What's happening, guys? It's Monster Chappie. We're back for some playoff action. We're actually going to get all the playoff games involved in this video, and we're going to go ahead and try to win that Super Bowl. Now, this gameplay is pretty old, so, keep that in mind, as some of my players are not what they currently are. But, I'm trying to get rid of all this older gameplay, so I figured why not let you guys see this right here. And I really wanted to talk about this because I wanted to talk about the levels on MUT, as well as just our seasons worth playing, our solos worth playing, coin games, all that stuff about making coins and things like that, and my experience thus far. So recently they changed the time on the season games as well as playing friends. Before, it was 3 minutes for the season games and it was 4 minutes for playing friends. They changed it to 4 minutes for season games and 5 minutes for playing friends, and that is a drastic difference. I mean, if you add it up, 4 more minutes in a game, even with the Excel clock, is still a significant amount of time, especially if you're playing against somebody and they start running hurry up. It definitely makes the game a lot longer. You're essentially adding an entire quarter to a game for those season games, and you're also adding another quarter basically for the head-to-head games versus your friends. Now, how does this affect everything, and does this make it less worth it to play the season games? At first, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't like playing season games before because they just did not seem to reward enough coins. Like, I mean, the amount of coins you got for playing a season was just not that much. You basically had to win the Super Bowl to almost get coins worth it, but even then, it seemed like you just did not get enough in order to be able to, suffice for the time that you spent playing those games. Now, keep in mind, playing solos isn't the most fun thing either, but it just seemed like those season games would just take forever, and you would just only get like 1,000 coins. And if somebody quit, you'd only get like 300 coins or something like that. And right here, we get lucky. We get a nice little Raiders legacy pull, and that's what I wanted to talk about next. Why season games are now worth it to play. You have the opportunity to pull legacy cards, the opportunity to pull mystery cards, even though I think the chances of pulling one of those is very, very, very slim. But, that opportunity is there. And now the biggest thing that makes it worth it to play seasons now, in my opinion at least, is the new seasoned veterans that you get. And you get those 10 head-to-head things that you can put into that set and complete that veteran style set or seasoned veteran set, and you get an elite player. And I know those players' prices have been dropping like crazy because so many people keep getting those seasoned veterans, because of course as more and more people play seasons, more and more cards are going to come out of the same card, and what that's going to do is drive the prices down in the market. Pretty basic economics, or investing or whatever, but needless to say, I mentioned this with the Deion Sanders. I was like, his price is going to drop pretty significantly as of recently. When he first came out, he was over $1 million, like 1.3 million, 1.5. And just because there's so many Deion Sanders on the market right now, his price, I think as of yesterday, was like $700K or something. So as you can see, it's almost in half from when he first came out to right now, and that's just pretty much just from there being so many Deion Sanders on the market, which is why like Flashback, Charles Woodson is still really expensive, even though he's been out for a while. There's just not that many of them, so his price has been holding pretty high, pretty constant, and pretty darn expensive, which I'm not too happy about because I'm trying to get him on PlayStation 4, but that's neither here nor there. But yes, with the new longer games, what I recommend to do is turn that chew clock on. It will definitely help the games go a little bit quicker, and I definitely use it because I just feel like those games are kind of long, and I don't like super long games. And then if you're playing friends, if you're playing for the fun of it, that's cool. But if you're playing in wager matches with the 5-minute quarters, just keep in mind that there's more time to recover in case you lose a fumble like this, or in case you mess up, throw an interception or whatever. But there is a lot more time to recover with the 5-minute quarters. And also, you can take advantage of the chew clock feature over there because the play clock is actually 40 seconds instead of 30. but the play clock is 30 seconds in the season game. So either way, take advantage of that chew clock feature, man. Get those games done quicker and quicker. And just depending on the scenario, if you're up in a wager match, take advantage of the chew clock. If you're down, make sure you run a lot of hurry up. Make sure you're not letting that clock drip down too fast, and you will have a lot of time to make a pretty good comeback. And this lagged just a little bit right there, or either that or I was just having a failure moment. Either way, man, missing the field goal right there. Luckily, it's not going to hurt us too badly because we got a nice lead here, and it's going to be pretty much impossible for him to come back. But it is what it is. But that's going to do it for this gameplay, guys. This is the Super Bowl, and we are going to end up victorious. So hopefully you enjoyed some of these tips as well as the gameplay. And if you did, go ahead and drop that like. But until the next time, it's been real. It's Monster Chappie. We gone!